Right then, we're in the workshop once more. Now I wanted to show you guys the upper carpet head unit, which I will do in a minute, but that's how she's sitting in there. So it looks all good. I've cleaned my steering wheel, and you'll see the leather's more of a matte now, which is what it should have been. They were very shiny before. I also gave the seat a little clean. We've come to the boot here. This is all the shit that was in my boot. There's more in there. We're finally going to get rid of all this. So my job is to pull all of this out today. I'm just going to chuck this all through for now. I need to pull the rear seat up. And then once I've done the gearbox mount, which we're going to do in a second, I've got to pull, as you can see just through the seatbelt there, they're in there. So I've got to pull this side trim away slightly, pull this up. I've got the clips for this so I can put it in properly. And then it'll come, and then once that trim's come out, literally just put it through the grommet, which means I need to cut the cable tie on it as well. But first of all, let's get that gearbox mount sorted. Okay, so just to show you what we've done, well, A, I need a new flexi. B, I've got some plans for this thing that involves this area of the car. However, our item on the agenda today is the gearbox mount. So we look here, there are tyre valves in here. We literally just stuffed them so it won't move. You can see the movement in there. Shouldn't move that much, so whack this, it looks like an E18, whack this E18 out, whack this E18 out. It should literally just slide straight down and pull out. And then we've got the new one to go in, if I can find the new one that is. Don't know where I put it. But the new one is ready and waiting to go in. And then we'll be all good. I've still got to service this thing, and I've still got a little bit of oil from the oil filter housing, but it's not dripping, so I don't really care yet. But yeah, just showing you the underside of this thing. Got the res here. You can get res delete pipes that go from like here to here, which is tempting, but doesn't matter with my new plan. Here's the rear of the car, looking all good. What we'll do while I'm in here, I'm going to do a vehicle health check, so I'll walk you through the process of that. Okay, so I've had a good look around the car now. I just want to show you a few things that I've picked up. The tyres are still pretty good. I'd say there's probably about 5 mil there. I could measure them, but I know they're plenty fine, so no worries there. I used to have a drive shaft leak here. You can still see the residue around there. Nothing bad anymore. Needs a new flexi joint. Obviously we know about the gearbox mount. No cracks to the alloys, no cuts or bulges on either of the tyres. Hold on, let me just switch hands here. No cuts or bulges to any of the tyres. I believe when the strut brace goes in, you see the little bolt hole in there. Same on this side, there's threads in there. I believe that's where it goes. Exhaust all looks good. I was looking here at the front and rear seals for any rust. The rear, there's a little bit. It's all surfaced though, I've given it a poke, nothing's going through. Rear arms mounted well. Spring and shock on this side are completely fine, all looks good there. See the shock in there, looks great. No cracks to the alloy on this one. This wheel stopped notably quicker still, even though I've done the slider pins. So if I spin it, it used to stop straight away. Now it does wait a minute. However, this one, if I give this a spin, that'll spin for notably longer. Rear shock, very much leaking. Spring's alright, there's a little bit of surface corrosion there, but there's no cracks or anything, so no worries there. Once again, just keeping my eye out for any rust. I like to tweak these cars up. This seal actually is in much better nick. You can also see I've put it out before the rust and reporter up here. So this side, for whatever reason, seems to be notably more rusty. There's a little bit on the boot floor, but it's all surface. There's nothing eating into the main chassis of the car. It's quite tidy under here, to be honest with you. It's been looked after quite well. Just need to sort the flexi out. We're going to do the gearbox mount now. And then we need to address this gearbox leak, which looks really, really bad on camera, but to my eye, it doesn't actually look that bad. But we need to address this and see where that's coming from. It might be that the seal from the gearbox to the diff is just slightly broken, but we can address that. And then the oil leak as well that I noted before. But yeah, there's nothing immediately that jumps out to me that would need immediate repair. The rear tyres as well, just to show you those. Plenty of tread left on those. They are slightly cracked, but nothing too bad. You can see on the edge there some slight cracking and perishing, so that would be an advisory on an MOT, which my MOT is coming up soon, hence the reason I'm doing this. And it's just good practice to check around your car and just have a little look for things. But yeah, all is looking good. Turbo looks fine. There's no leaks from anything else under here. So yeah, I'm happy with the way the car looks underneath. Anyway, now onto the main point of today's video. We're going to fit a gearbox. Okay, so these two bolts crack loose now. I'm going to just finger spin this one out. There we go, got this bolt. Looks all good. Really good nick, this one. I'm just going to get our ratchet, whack it on here. And just spin this one the rest of the way. Sorry, my thing was really bad. I'm focusing on what I'm doing. Yeah, spin this one the rest of the way out and then slap that new one in. I am working on a way to improve my audio, by the way. I know the audio in the videos isn't great, especially because that air compressor that I unfortunately work right next to. Because even over the other end of the workshop, when I filmed the video installing the lower arms, you could hardly hear me, so I feel like I have to raise my voice a little bit. But I'm working on a way to improve the audio, so don't worry, that will be coming soon. But yeah, we're going to get this gearbox mount slapped out and slapped in. Right, pull this old one out. The other bolt. They are two different lengths. Yeah, they are slightly different lengths, so we'll keep in mind that when we're going to reinstall the shorter one. Goes through the bottom of the gearbox, and the other one goes through the side. I'm going to grab a gearbox jack and jack the car up quickly because it's not sliding straight out, just to give me a little bit more movement. Okay, don't worry, I just managed to move the engine. This is going to show you, oh wow, that's how bad that was. We stuffed it with tyre valves. There was only one left, but we stuffed it with those just to see sort of what would, to stop some movement, because obviously that rubber bush in there, you can see just utterly how destroyed it is, to be honest with you. If I rip this off, no, I can't even do that. Even the rubber around the actual metal itself split, you can see it just there. So we're going to grab our new one now. The difference between the two. Much shinier, that's the main thing. No, the bushing's much better, so I'm going to slap this one in now. Cool, that's slid in. So then we're going to get our longer bolt and slide it in the back hole to bolt it to the subframe. And we're going to get our shorter one and line the gearbox and engine up with it, slide that through, thread it in a couple of threads, and we're going to tighten it down FT to spec. That one's threaded in, that's not going nowhere. There we go, I've just picked from one side to make sure it was threading in, and it's threading in nicely. Grab our ratchet with the E18 on it. Luckily this is a nice quick install, so not too worried. There we go. Right, that's all tightened down. You're not going to be able to hear me properly now because the air compressor is kicking back on. I'm just going to check and see if anyone's working, because if not, I'm just going to turn it off. much better. That makes my life so much easier. Right, now we're going to tighten the back bolt. Go. That's the spec, not moving nowhere. Literally perfect. We're going to give them another little nip. That's good. I'm also going to nip up these subframe bolts. Just make sure they're tight at least. Because I have a little cleaning going on in the back of the car, which I believe, well, in the car, I believe it to be the jack, but no harm in doing a little bolt check. Cool. Check this one. I think I did this one. There's no grip this one. Cool, right. Front subframe all checked out. So, gearbox mount's all in. I'll just show you how that looks quickly. Come back to the car. Show you the gearbox mount up here. Looking all shiny. See the bushing in there, it's not moving. And if I give it a good old wiggle, it moves the car on the ramp instead of the actual gearbox mount. So, instead of the engine and gearbox, sorry. Much better. Very, very quick, easy install. You could do one of these yourself as long as you have a 3/8 ratchet and an E18 socket. Doesn't even need to be fancy snap-on. You can get something from Halfords, which is what most of my stuff is. I'm just borrowing my mentors. Tools. Who, by the way, may soon be letting me borrow his E46 to do a car review. So that'll be a video that's hopefully coming soon. I'll keep that in the works. But that's all done now. So no more worries there. I can do my wheel spins in security, let's say. But anyway, we're going to bring the car down now. I'm going to pull the sub-wiring through. I'm going to cut the cable tie that I've put there, pull the sub-wiring through the grommet into the footwell, and then we'll move all the trims out of the way and get that done really, really quickly in time to go home, because I'm very hungry. But yeah, gearbox mount installed, great success. Actually, I'll show you quickly what I've done since owning this car. So, well, repair-wise. So you'll see here we've got some brand spankers lower arms. Bring my torch here. Where is the torch? There it is. Brand spankers lower arms. They're looking all good. You can see up there the sort of shiny new drop links. Drop links are looking gorgeous. And you can sort of see up the top there. It's much more shiny. Another lower arm on this side. Brand new gearbox mount now. And yeah, that's pretty much all I've had to do, to be honest, to this car. It's been pretty good to me. No complaints, to be honest. Engine reliability wise, it's been sound as well. Touch wood. Yeah, anyway, gonna pull the car down now. Start pulling trims and stuff off. Cut that cable tie, pull the sub wiring through, get it out of the car and done. And then I might give it to my friend if he needs it. But yeah, great success. Fuck knows what that is. I think it's the heaters. Bring the car down, pull the trims off, pull the sub wiring out, good to go home. Had a really productive day on the course today. No snags, no nothing like that. Normally there's something that goes a little bit wrong, but we've all been good. So yeah, let's get this car lowered down. Right then, so moving on to the inside of the car now. I've got a couple of jobs to do, including pulling the sub wiring as I previously mentioned. But I also want to pull this strut bar out. For a lot of the car shows that I'm going to, I'm just going to stay in the car, and also just for sheer boot space, going up to Milton Keynes for just random journeys and whatever else. Pulling, I believe these are T30s, maybe a T40. Just going to pull those out and then bolt the, so the strut is bolted to the rear seat locks. So we're literally just going to pull the bolts out, pull the strut bar out, and then bolt those back in. I think I'm going to leave the strut bar here for now because I haven't got any space for it at home. Need to pull all this stuff out, pull the carpet up. Then there's a bolt down there for the rear seat belt, I believe, that the ground wire is connected to. Nice little ground. And then the last thing to do is to pull these trims up, pull the sub wiring out there, and clear my car out. Yikes. Since I did the Apple CarPlay head unit, I haven't really cleaned the car out because it was literally last night. I came home, went to bed, and straight back to work in the morning. Anyway, let's go on with the Corsa. Yeah, I feel like my filming's a lot better with this little tripod thing that I've got. And also I can prop you up somewhere so you can watch me work, hopefully. But yeah, let's get on with removing that ground wire to start. We'll work from the back forward, so we're going to remove the ground wire, the strut bar, and then I'll work my way forward, removing trims. I need to remove the rear bench seat just to feed it through. I might be able to pull it through, I just don't want to damage anything. And then finally we'll get to the front, pull it through the grommet, and just take it all out. Yeah, so let's crack on. Hopefully I don't take too much longer, because I don't know what's the time. It's 5:45, so yeah, we need to crack on. And just get this done, really. So yeah, time to remove the sub-wiring. Right, there we go. Ground wire is nice now. It was bolted to this bolt here, so that's out now. That's all good. Just gonna leave that. Next job is to pull the bench of the seats, pull that side trim and the other side trim out. Actually no, like I said, we're gonna pull these out. Alright, so here we go, a little bit of an update. Strut bar's out now, just chilling down there. These are bolted back in nicely, that seat's pulled up. Notice the lack of sub-wiring back here because the noodle was down here. I didn't even have to, I pulled the covers off the bench seats, and then as I was putting the sub-wiring through, it just came through. I've just got to pop all these trims back in. I've got to make sure I've got the clips for that side trim. It's got my tripod back. I need to make sure I've got that clips for that side trim, which I think are over here. I'll have a little look, but need to get the clips for that side trim, and then we'll be good. Because I can put that back down properly. A little bit of it snapped, so I might need to get a new one at some point, but I need to hurry up because I can't be here forever. Got things to do this evening. And yeah, so I'll show you a little update. Right, bang, got it all out. Just got to put the car back together now, give it a wash. We've got our lovely wash bay here. You see all of the equipment that I could ever want. So I'm going to give it a semi-decent wash. I'm not going to go all out because, like I said, I've got a place to be. But now we just got to put it back together. I can't find the clips, unfortunately. But what I've got to do now is just pop this head unit back in. Oh no, it wasn't sitting like that before. Oh yeah. Right, there we go. That looks pretty good to me. Cool. So yeah, got to put these trims back in. I'm gonna take everything out of the footwell now, and everything that's not super essential I'm just gonna leave here in my toolbox. But we're now done with this, so we can push this back on, put this bit of trim back. I think that lip has to go underneath it. Bear with me. So, put the floors back in, got the locker. Completely cleaned up in here now. No more stress with the sub-wiring. Everything's all good. Makes me very happy. I've just got to clear this mess up and then give her a quick wash along with my hands, and then we should be good. I need to pick the essentials out of this that I need to keep. Coolant, oil, my wiring stuff is all coming with me. And then the rest, to be honest with you, I'm probably just going to leave here. But yeah, let's load her up. Bang! There we go. So under the fourth floor is most of what was here before, just a bit more organised now. All my microfibers and the fast glass, and I forget what it's called from Autoglim, but that is in there, and I've got the covers to go back onto it when I get home, so it keeps them nice and safe. Pump can go back in there soon. I just need to clear up the rest of this rubbish, bang it in the car, wash the car, go home. Nearly there, nearly there. That's not bad in an hour. Gearbox mount, all of the sub-wiring out, the strut bar out, completely reorganised my whole boot. It's not bad. Hasn't even been an hour since I first started filming, actually. Yeah, so solid. All right, bang, there we go, floor sorted. Finished. Done. Look into the car. Both footwells looking good. And the rear of the car. Can't see a lot, but trust me, all sorted. So, I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna leave that in there just for the memes. Pop the bonnet down here. Bang. Okay. I'm gonna pull the crosser out of this bit of the workshop. Lock the door. Air compressor's already off. Main workshop looks to be locked. So, put it out of here, put it into the wash bay, give her a scrub it up, dub, and go on. I know I keep saying that a lot, but it's the plan. So, cheeky cold start. We love it. We love this car. Right, I'll get you a little before shot of what she looked like. Do you know what? I'll get some cinematic clips. Why not? Well, successfully washed, all good. And that means lights out, baby. Everything in here is all locked up. That's all I've got to do. Now, obviously, you would have seen the cinematics before I washed the car. Now, let me give you some after I've washed her. Because damn, just from here, unreal. I think I may have left my phone case on the little thing in there, but I can't be asked to go get it. Okay, so very successful day. We managed to get the gearbox mount in and on. Got the subwoofer wiring. Fucking hell, why do I always say that? Subwoofer wiring. That's all out of the car now. I need to fill up petrol. It's 7 o'clock now. So I need to fill up fuel, go the hell home, get changed and go to my girlfriend's house. But I feel like this has been a very successful video. And last thing before I go, Apple CarPlay head unit. So if I turn this on, it's not going to show Apple CarPlay. It's not going to show Apple CarPlay, but if I press phone link and plug my phone into it, the Apple CarPlay does indeed show up, which is nice. And I even have a calculator. Way. So yeah, it's all good. The lighting is a little bit unfortunate, if I just get a bit close for you. There we go. Yeah, there's loads of different options. It has a microphone to plug in, as you would have seen. It's going to go up here, but I haven't had the time to do that yet. But for now, that's it from me. Thanks for watching you. Thanks for watching me and my shoddy content at best. Really appreciate it. I'm trying to step up the level of my videos recently, so we'll see how that goes. But thank you guys so much, once again for watching. I really appreciate the support. We're at like 330 subscribers there or thereabouts last time I checked, and the last video in just under a week, it's been 5 days since I uploaded it, is on 1100 views, which I really appreciate the support, guys. I like making these videos. They're just fun to make, and knowing that you guys enjoy watching them feels good. It feels good. But anyway, time to go home. I've had enough for today. Roll on the weekend, and then we'll be back next week with another video, and we'll see what that one is. Anyway, let's go. And thank you guys once again. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment down below what you want to see more of, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.